Welcome to the Millennial Rant, a podcast about whatever's bothering me today. With topics ranging from politics to pop culture, there's a rant to cover everyone. For more Millennial Rant content, you can join me on the web at millennialrant.com. So I'm not gonna lie, legit hate New Year's. Okay, so it's not New Year in and of itself. I have no problem with the year turning over and moving on to the next year and getting older and whatever. I don't have any problem with that whatsoever. I do, however, have a problem with the whole New Year's resolution thing because, at least for me, it feels like the whole New Year's resolution thing is just trying to turn back the clock on all the crappy things that you did starting on Thanksgiving all the way through December. And it could just be me. It could just be me who gets to Thanksgiving and says, you know what, we're at the end of the year, screw it, and just lets everything go. My housekeeping, my health, the way I dress, the way I act, you get to the end of the year and done. Just done. And the whole reason why, at least for me, I get to this point and I'm like, you know what, forget it, is because we have the whole New Year's resolution thing where we get to January and it's like, okay, I'm going to do better this year than I did last year, except it's not really doing better than I did last year. It's just like doing better than I did in the last 6 weeks. And, if I just was consistent the whole time, then I wouldn't have to think about New Year's resolutions and doing better because I'd still be doing just fine. But no, the new year is coming. So just, it's fine. Eat, drink, and be merry because tomorrow you can make New Year's resolutions. So yes, I am making New Year's resolutions this year because, like every year, I majorly dropped the ball on Thanksgiving. And like pretty much every year for the past 5 years, I'm going to make a New Year's resolution to improve my health. And I don't know what it is, but when nobody tells you that when you hit 30, your body stops working the way that it used to when you were in your 20s. And now I'm dealing with all sorts of ridiculous things like diabetes and slowing metabolisms and random backaches when I roll out of bed. What is that? I swear, the year I turned 30, I rolled out of bed and I was like, "Ugh, my back." And I'm like, what the heck is that? I mean, I have a back, but I've never had a back before. Ugh. Anyway, getting on a tangent. So yeah, planning to improve my health, or at least address my health. I'd really like to get down to a healthy weight. I've just kind of let myself go over the last few years because, again, I didn't used to have to do anything when I was in my 20s. I just kind of existed at, 130 pounds and that was it. And then, it didn't matter how I ate. It didn't matter how much or how little I exercised. I was just consistent for 29 years. And then I hit 30 and then it's all just downhill from 30. Other things that I have in the works. My brother decided that it would be fun to start a publishing company and name me as the CEO of said publishing company. So that's a thing that I'm doing. I'm publishing mostly kids' books right now because somehow that became a thing. That's a video for a whole other, because I legit have no idea how that happened. So that's on the list. I have several books now that I have a publishing company that I'm trying to get finished. I'm learning new software. There's a lot of really great stuff. And actually, I'm totally going to be plugging these apps and software things that I've found for authors because they're really fantastic. I mean, it's really amazing what you can do as an independent author, as an independent publisher now with what's available just through the internet. I mean, you just Google it and then boom, it's there. Yeah, I can't think of anything else other than the fact that my main New Year's resolution is to keep the resolutions that I've made, because I don't know as I've ever actually made it through an entire year and, you know, finished my New Year's resolutions. I mean, does anybody, is that something that actually genuinely happens? I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty sure New Year's resolutions are just a way to feel good about yourself in the new year after splurging all through November and December. But I could be wrong. You never know. Whatever your thoughts on New Year's resolutions, whether you do them, whether you don't do them, I do hope that this is a wonderful new year for you. And I know I'm looking forward to what it has in store.